You might think of the .22 LR as a toy round or a mere plinker, but there's nothing toy-like about its real impact in the field. From bringing down one of the largest grizzly bears ever recorded to nearly taking the life of a heavily protected U.S. president, this cartridge has proven time and again that size alone doesn't determine lethality. In this exploration, we'll discuss why the humble .22 LR might just be the most dangerous round in America, focusing on its surprising track record, performance in modern testing, and the reasons so many people overlook its true potential. A misunderstood cartridge. Many see the .22 LR as a beginner's choice, or a casual range option for Sunday plinking. That's understandable given its low cost, gentle recoil, and long-standing presence in farm barns, grandparents' gun cabinets, and kids' first rimfire rifles. However, a deeper look reveals a hidden reality. This unassuming cartridge has been tied to pivotal historical incidents, used by criminals for murder, favored in stealth operations, and embraced by those who appreciate its quietly effective capabilities. In 1953, Bella Twin, a 63-year-old trapper, achieved an extraordinary feat in Alberta, Canada, by killing a massive grizzly bear with a single-shot .22 long rifle, a cartridge weaker than the .22 LR. While hunting small game with her partner, Bella encountered the bear at close range, estimated between a few yards and 30 feet. Facing the threat of a mauling, she relied on her experience and composure, aiming for a critical spot in the bear's skull. With a single precise shot, she brought down the beast, later reloading and firing additional rounds to ensure it was dead. The grizzly, a formidable predator, was no match for Bella's skill and knowledge of anatomy, demonstrating that accuracy and expertise can triumph over raw power. Her story remains a testament to human ingenuity and resilience, as a seasoned trapper with a humble firearm overcame a life-threatening encounter through calm precision. This remarkable account highlights how preparation and skill can defy overwhelming odds in the wilderness, cementing Bella Twin's place in hunting lore. In a tragic incident, Trooper Mark Coates, a law enforcement officer, faced a violent suspect while armed with a .357 Magnum, a potent defensive cartridge. During the encounter, Coates fired 4 rounds into the suspect's torso, yet the suspect survived. Heartbreakingly, Coates, despite wearing a Kevlar vest, was fatally wounded by a single .22 long rifle bullet from the suspect's small Derringer pistol. The diminutive round penetrated an unprotected area, proving lethal. This sobering case illustrates that shot placement and timing can outweigh raw ballistic power. The .357 Magnum, though formidable, failed to stop the threat in time, while the vastly weaker .22 LR, placed critically, ended Coates' life. This incident underscores the unpredictable nature of violent encounters, where precision and opportunity often determine outcomes more than firepower. Coates' story serves as a stark reminder to law enforcement and civilians alike that no weapon guarantees success, and vulnerability persists even with advanced protective gear, emphasizing the critical role of accuracy under pressure. In 1981, a shocking assassination attempt on President Ronald Reagan underscored the lethal potential of the modest .22 LR cartridge. The attacker used a RUM RG-14, an inexpensive .22 LR revolver, firing a shot that ricocheted off Reagan's limousine. Despite losing much of its energy, the bullet slipped under Reagan's arm, narrowly missing vital organs and nearly killing him. This event vividly illustrates how even a low-powered round can evade security measures and cause catastrophic harm through precise angles, critical shot placement, and sheer chance. The .22 LR, often underestimated, proved its danger by penetrating layers of protection, highlighting the unpredictable nature of ballistic threats. Reagan's survival was a matter of inches, emphasizing that no security is foolproof against a well-placed or fortuitously angled shot. This incident remains a stark reminder of how vulnerability persists in high-stakes scenarios, where even a cheap firearm and a small caliber can exploit split-second opportunities to devastating effect, forever altering history. Modern ballistics, Federal Punch and beyond. Recent advancements in ammunition, like Federal Punch .22 LR, have elevated the cartridge's potential for self-defense. Designed with a 29-grain, nickel-plated, lead-core, flat-nose bullet, Federal Punch prioritizes penetration over expansion, which is often inconsistent in rimfire rounds. Tests show it meets or exceeds FBI penetration standards in many scenarios. Ballistic gelatin tests demonstrate impressive performance across various firearms. Taurus 942, 2-inch barrel, 1,050 feet per second, approximately 15 inches penetration. Ruger LCP-2, 2.75-inch barrel, 1,123 feet per second, approximately 17 inches penetration. SIG P322, 4-inch barrel, 1,193 feet per second, approximately 18 inches penetration. Ruger Mk4 Light, 4.4-inch barrel, 1,238 feet per second, up to 21 inches penetration. These rounds showed 0 failures to feed or fire, retained weight, and created deep wound channels without fragmentation. Temporary cavities of 2 to 2.5 inches in diameter were observed, potentially causing significant damage to vital organs. Even through 4 layers of clothing, penetration only dropped by about an inch, debunking the myth that .22 LR lacks stopping power. The .22 LR in crime and tactical use. ATF data reveals that .22 LR is the 3rd most common crime gun caliber in the U.S., trailing only 9mm and .40 S and W. Its affordability, availability, and concealability make it a go-to for criminals, often paired with low-cost pistols sold in bulk globally, in countries like New Zealand and Australia. With strict gun laws, .22 LR is frequently used in crimes due to its ubiquity. Some data suggests it has ended more lives than any other caliber, largely because of its widespread presence. The .22 LR's subsonic nature makes it ideal for suppressed firearms, producing minimal noise, sometimes quieter than the sound of the bullet hitting the target. Historical accounts note its use by hitmen for close-contact headshots, as compact .22 rimfire pistols avoid the out-of-battery issue common with some centerfire handguns when pressed against a target. Defense against animals and humans. While not the ideal choice for large predators, Bella Twins' grisly story shows that shot placement can make the .22 LR effective in extreme situations. For human defense, the cartridge's potential shines when paired with training and precision. As the saying goes, dead is dead. A well-placed .22 LR shot can be as fatal as a larger caliber if it hits a critical organ. For those with physical limitations or recoil sensitivity, the .22 LR offers a viable self-defense option, especially with modern loads like Federal Punch. Why the .22 LR is underestimated. The .22 LR's reputation as a toy stems from its small size, low recoil, and association with plinking. Yet this underestimation is precisely what makes it dangerous. Its availability, affordability, quiet operation, and ability to penetrate deeply combine with a public mindset that dismisses it as ineffective. From law enforcement tragedies to near misses with presidents, the .22 LR has left a lasting mark, often catching people off guard. A Pro-2A perspective. As a strong supporter of the right to keep and bear arms, I believe in equipping oneself with whatever caliber can be effectively controlled. While 9mm, .45, or .357 may offer ballistic advantages, a .22 long rifle on hand is infinitely better than no firearm. For those who struggle with recoil or have limited means, the .22 LR is a practical choice. Responsible ownership, training, and readiness are key, regardless of caliber.